Let's see what this Molsect knife is all about here. Let's take a look. Now, given the unboxing experience, hold on a second, we have a little bit of chicken scratch here. Mole 808S orange. That really doesn't tell me a lot. We have this more premium feeling unboxing sort of color here with the silver lettering and whatnot. So hopefully, right, this one is more of a premium end style knife here from Molsect. There is the pouch. We have a Molsect M pin right there. One of my favorite letters in the alphabet, not being biased at all. And then we have a wiping cloth. But of course, let's check out the knife here, right? Zipper pouch has multiple pockets here in the front, even a Velcro section as well. But let's see, let's take a look, shall we? Well, maybe that's just their packaging in general. This is the new model. Again, future me put that model on the screen. All right, we got the orange scales going on here with the proud liners. All right, we got steel on those, of course. Now, I want to say maybe titanium or aluminum here, probably titanium on the back spacer since I'm getting no pull on it. Very nice, well done lanyard situation there, right? So you can run your lanyard without having an ugly hole going through on both sides. And then if the pocket clip, there we go, the pocket clip is titanium, so is the back spacer. That's a nice little combo right there. We have a nice little front flipper with thumb studs on this one. I stand corrected, with a thumb stud, not thumb studs plural, but just one, which is kind of an odd choice. First time I ever saw this was on a Winter Bladeco Severn, one of my favorite knives of all times, but also recently on the Kaiser Tyco, and then now on this knife. Why don't we have the option to reverse flick? That is seems like a miss on my book. I always say that, but let's go ahead and thumb deploy here, get this thing open, shall we? Bam! And there is the blade, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta tell you, I mean, that is one good looking blade for sure. Now, before we kind of go over the blade a little bit, okay, nice. That front flipper is also money. Oh yeah, that is good. Gotta give it to you. Molsect. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Reach around. There we go. Yeah, that feels nice as well. And then side of the index finger, that also works pretty good. So yeah, the front flipper is solid, right? That thumb deployment is also rock solid. You know, yeah, my brain is just calibrated at this point to try to spidey flick, and then there's not gonna be a thumb stud there. That's just crazy. I mean, it looks like you could maybe, it is a T8, so you could maybe put the thumb stud on the other side, but then that defeats the purpose because you would just want a thumb stud on both sides. I mean, that's just how nice I've been for a long, long time. So why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? I'm not sure, but definitely an intentional design choice there for sure. Now, looking at the blade, we have kind of like a warning drop point blade combo here with the flat grind. I do like the sort of gray stone wash finish to it. I dig that quite a bit. We do have a premium steel on this one, S35 VN. So I was expecting something like 14C or 154 CM, but with the hints of titanium on it, right? Kind of, yeah, it makes sense for it to have a higher tier steel going on. Now, it is going to be a liner lock. So very nice drop shot action here. And that engagement is going to be a whopping, what, maybe 20-30% or so. You guys be the judge there. We do have a decent amount of access here from the show side to disengage. Nice and easy to push down and to the left to disengage. And not a drop shot, but more like a shake shutter here on the close. Feels good to like drop on the nail there and then just shake close the rest of the way. And I want to say it's going to be more on the medium, right? Not too small, not too big to be a medium, not too small to be a small. So like a medium, somewhere in between those two. Definitely gives me those vibes. We even have a little bit of jimping here, cut out both on the scales and the liners. That's looking pretty interesting there. We do have milling on the inside for weight reduction. So that also helps. And there's a good amount of portionality on the G10, right? For starters, you got this curvature right here on both sides, right? And there's nice and contour all around. Very similar, 3 jimping cutouts, also matching right here, kind of like a crown jimping on the back spacer there. And then we have big hardware TA all around, which I love to see as well. Pocket clip is going to be not reversible on this one, about that much in the pocket, and you don't have the option to reverse it. So just take note there. But, you know, aside from, you know, nitpicking at the missing thumb stud, all the other deployment options do work pretty good. And I often check out knives that only have one deployment option, period, right? Some knives have a back flipper only type of deployment. and some other sort of single use sort of deployment method. And I always say, if you're going to give me one deployment option, right, at least make it rock solid. Here you have at least two, and that front flipper is absolutely solid. Right, very nice, very well executed. Now, if I try to do a hammer grip somehow, some way, maybe because of my baby hands, I'm able to get a full grip, right, full purchase. But where it feels at home is forward choking right here on this sort of finger choil area there, and that's where it feels most at home. This curvature here, super comfortable. I give it that. Barely feel the pocket clip, if at all. So I'm gonna go with 9.5 out of 10. I can express how comfortable, right, it is, right? Actually pretty solid there in the ergos department. Again, especially in this forward choke position. The jimping is a little exaggerated, right? It's kind of like the big jimping, not the fine jimping, but it gets the work done. I'd rather take that than no jimping at all. And then we have the plunge grind situation here. Seems pretty decent, although I'm not sure if the machine maybe, you know, nicked it off a little bit there, but you should be able to get some good sharp inside of this guy before you start developing a smile. So that's a good sign there. So overall, very interesting model here from Molsect. I gotta tell you, right, even with those two deployment options, still managing to be pretty fidget friendly and just a small, nice, compact form factor. I am here for it. Sign me up. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.